Momentum, and again, this is an important conversation. So innate is always going to send you a sensation. And until you started really investigating this vibrational part of yourself, you were dedicated to the thinking part. Like a sensation that didn't feel good was something was wrong. The innate sends you a sensation. There are 14 seconds, 14 seconds, we're in between, where a thought begets a thought, begets a thought, begets a thought. And by the time you get to the 14th thought, then you've got a momentum that has been created. And if the momentum is, this is bad and wrong, I'm not saying you can't stop it. I'm not saying you can't be aware of it. It's just a lot trickier. So we're playing around with this concept of 14 seconds, 14 seconds, in the sense that a sensation comes in, and because you're like, okay, I'm just going to recognize it, it won't, there's a potential where the brain, the human personality brain, which is lovely, but it's got a job to do, is keep you static. You know, remember when I gave you guys that exercise of brushing your teeth with your non-dominant hand? For those of you who chose to do it, was the beginning of that awkward?
Mm-hmm.
Was it impossible?
No.
That's all I'm trying to say. Is that it's not impossible. None of this is impossible. But the first part of it is awkward and a little uncomfortable, and you didn't, do it as well as you would have liked. However, because your brain was going, stop doing this, go to your dominant hand. Stop doing this, go to your dominant hand. And you're like, no, I'm just recognizing that it's awkward. And because you chose to do that, you realized with greater clarity, nothing is impossible. It's not impossible. So these conversations, and a part of it is the momentum conversation, is that it sounds kind of like impossible to become aware of the thoughts you're thinking. Especially, it sounds a little impossible to become aware of a sensation in the body. And it sounds really impossible that if you simply recognize a sensation that happens and is coming from your innate, what is that going to do? I have to do something with this information. I have to figure it out. If I don't figure it out, then this app's not going to work. And if this app doesn't work, then X, Y, and Z is going to happen. And this whole opportunity is going to go out the window. That's not what you did. What you did was you said, I guess that's it. We just recognize it. And then you guys separated and did your own thing. And then what you realized, the app wasn't even necessary. And everything opened up, and it gave you guys the opportunity in your separate ways, so to speak, to build a conscious relationship, not only with your innate selves, but with the power of recognition. It changes everything. Recognition, you can start to put this in your thoughts, is synonymous with fun. That's what it is. We always think fun is the Mexican fiesta. Sure, that can be fun, but the point is that recognition is extremely fun and extremely exciting, because all of a sudden you realize, wait a minute, when I just recognize something, I have access to this grander perspective that I never even knew was possible in this human experience. And I get to connect with all of this stuff, and I don't even have to figure it out. That's